Hello, and welcome to our daily devotion, where we share this one thing from our Revised Common Lectionary for Monday, August the 24th. My name is Pam Maston. I'm one of the associate pastors here at First Presbyterian Church of Fort Lauderdale, and thank you so much for joining me today. In our lectionary passages for today, we find a portion of one of the great classics of world literature, the book of Job. The first two chapters of Job set the scene in which a wager is made between Yahweh, the Hebrew name of God, and Satan, with Satan arguing that no one serves God except for selfish reasons. Yahweh disagrees, and that's where Job comes in. Job is a righteous man who fears God and shuns evil as an example to counter Satan's claim. In order to prove that Job is loyal no matter what the circumstances, Yahweh permits Satan to take all of the material benefits Job has received and afflicts him with pain. Job loses his livestock, servants, and even his children, but he still blesses God in his prayers. Then Job is afflicted with horrible sores all over his body. That's when Job's wife tells her husband to curse God and die, but Job refuses. At the end of the second chapter, 3 of Job's friends came to visit him: Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar. They sat with Job in silence for 7 days and 7 nights, out of respect for his mourning. They saw that Job's suffering was very great. It was in the 3rd chapter that Job opened his mouth and cursed the day of his birth. And here in our passage for today, in the 4th chapter of Job, we find one of Job's friends, Eliphaz, responding to Job's distress. Now, up to this point, the friends have been comforting Job. They showed up and they kept their mouths shut. They provided ministry of presence, assuring that Job was not alone. The friends were doing great until they opened their mouths. Eliphaz spoke first, saying that Job's pain must be due to some sin Job has committed. He recommends Job to seek God's favor. Now, Job does want God's favor, but this explanation from his friend just doesn't feel right. It doesn't hold true according to Job's experiences. Eliphaz was trying to help and encourage Job, but Eliphaz's words end up being more harmful than helpful. Friends, how do we support our brothers and sisters when they are going through tough times? Rain falls on everyone. Job's life is a clear example of how sometimes the innocent suffer. This one thing for today is that we must be careful in our counseling efforts. Yes, show up, be present, listen much, and talk little. There's a wonderful little paperback book called Don't Sing Songs to a Heavy Heart: How to Relate to Those Who Are Suffering. It's written by Kenneth Hoke, and some of our deacons are reading it. The title is based on Proverbs chapter 25, verse 20, and the book is based on his experiences as a pastor and clinical psychologist, along with life lessons learned when his wife fought cancer that claimed her life. He provides a solid biblical foundation for his understanding of suffering. Instead of ignoring suffering, or denying pain, or seeking to cheer up those who are grieving, we are most like Jesus when we help bear the burdens of people who are hurting. When a person who is suffering trusts someone else enough to enter into a sacred place, the caregiver needs to recognize that he or she is a guest in a holy place, and guests should mind their manners. What we say matters, and how we say it also matters. We cannot fix the pain. Instead, Our role is to provide a loving and compassionate companion for the journey toward the healing that God alone provides. Friends, thank you so much for joining me today. Stay healthy, and we'll see you tomorrow.